Hello soldiers, it is Moonwalking Kingdom back at again with another Michael Jackson video. So today I'm going to be talking about something very interesting, and this is about the hidden messages of the Blood on the Dance Floor album cover. I do want to give some quick shout outs before we begin the video, and the first shout out is going to go to Nelson Jackson for being the thumbnail designer for the channel. I want to thank Nelson for that. I want to give a shout out to Matt's FTR for giving me the idea to do this video. Thank you to Matt's FTR. And I want to give a shout out to Connor Doyle for making the intros and outros for the channel. So I want to thank Connor for that. I also want to give a shout out to MJ Fangirl for just being an amazing person and inspiring me to make this channel. So thank you. We're almost at 1K, so definitely make sure y'all subscribe and turn on notifications. But anyway, let's just get right to this video. So a lot of the information I'm getting this from is from an article based off Bringing Blood on the Dance Floor to Life by Pez Jax. So, about the whole Michael predicting 9/11, this has nothing to do with it. That was just a whole conspiracy theory, and I don't think it's true, but there's another thing that's really hidden about this album cover. Many fans have been saying, oh, what do these clouds mean in the cover? The clouds don't mean anything, but it somehow makes it a lot more dramatic, like a very, very dramatic feeling of the album. So, and the outfit that he's wearing came from the short film, obviously, and that was for the Blood on the Dance Floor single. So, yeah. The main hidden secret with the album are within these buildings. These buildings are hiding something that I don't think anybody in the fan community knows, except for people who have read this article that I found on mjvibe.com. And that is the initials MH. So the MH initials mean something. So Michael worked with a person who is a painter, and I believe he painted the Blood on the Dance Floor cover. And Michael Jackson saw his artwork, and he was inspired by it, and he wanted to buy it, and it was called Sleepwalking. So this is a painting that Will Wilson painted, and that MH in the album cover that I was showing you is from his painting. And typically what it was is that he wanted to hide something that no one could ever find and no one ever knew. And the MH stands for Matthew Hammond. So Matthew Hammond was his cousin, and he was a big Michael Jackson fan, and he met him, and I quote, "I told him that if I got the commission, I would put his initials somewhere and no one will be able to find it." And the MH are hidden within the album's cover. That it's in the left-hand corner, and some of the windows are light up in the building to create an M and an H next to each other. I've never told anybody until now. So that was kind of like a shout-out to his cousin. So I don't think anybody knows about that. So if you haven't known about that, then you learned something today. Now, based off this painting by Will Wilson, the photography that Michael's doing, the poses and everything, to make this, Michael hired Bill Nation. So Bill Nation was a photographer who made Michael do all these poses. It was based off his outfit that he's wearing is based off the Blood on the Dance Floor video, like I said earlier. And the second, typically, there were two shots. The first was from the '88 film, which was Come Together, and it depends on like the pose he's trying to do. So he took like two photo shoots, and I think he combined it into this painting. So, and then according to this article I'm reading by Art of Design, they're saying that the second was a shot from the '97 leg of the History Tour, as Michael performed They Don't Care About Us. So I think this is also what the pose is based off, along with like if you see in the photo, his feet are in this position. So I can tell how that's for They Don't Care About Us, and it could be for another song as well. So he took all those poses and he put them into this painting. So yeah, this painting overall is extremely detailed. You have a bunch of buildings, you have the clouds and everything, very, very descriptive, but it also shows and I quote from this article, "This is a piece and it has a strange way of blending fantasy and reality while evoking idea of repression and escape." So this definitely has to do with Michael's life in particular. His album covers showed a lot of meaning and very deep. So I definitely like this album cover. I'm not a big fan of the album, but if you guys want to know why I don't like the album, there's an album review I did with History in the Mix and MJ Buzz 317. So I hope you all check that out. Stuff about the city and the dance floor in there. There's just a lot in there. So it was really great to make this video for you guys, and stuff that you all have not known about. And I want to keep doing this more. So I enjoyed this. So thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please put a like, comment, and share with all the Michael Jackson fans and soldiers of love and everybody around the world. So I will see you all in the next video. Keep tuning in. You just left the Moonwalking Kingdom, and you'll come back in the next one. All right. Bye-bye, everybody.